In this video, I'm going to share 4 beautiful quotes by Eckhart Tolle on stillness and presence. The first quote is, "Stillness is the only thing in this world that has no form. But then it is not really a thing, and it is not of this world." That means stillness is not something that you can find outside of you. It's always within you as your presence, as your awareness. It is the immovable reality of who you are, the still presence that you are. But due to thinking and overthinking and the cloud of thinking that you identify yourself with, that stillness is not experienced and felt in your direct experience. So, only when you become still, you see that stillness is always present within you. And in that stillness, you find yourself. Stillness then becomes like a mirror that reflects the real you. The second quote is, "When you lose touch with inner stillness, you lose touch with yourself." Why this is true is because stillness is who you really are. It's your real self. It is always still, it is always present and aware. But when you lose yourself in thoughts, that means you think too much. When you think about past or future, that means you are involved or engaged in the mind. And that mind doesn't let you see your inherent stillness. So be still and don't let the mind overpower or cloud this stillness that is already here with you. Nothing is a problem because only the mind, when it thinks about past and future, it becomes a problem. It shows you that there are problems, but in reality there is no problem because you are here in the present moment and you are thinking about the past and future, and that's why you think that there are problems. But if you stop thinking about the past and future compulsively, unconsciously, then it means that you are actually present and actually still. In that stillness, you see that there are no problems, there is no suffering. The third quote is, "Stillness is your essential nature." What is stillness? The inner space or awareness. You are that awareness disguised as a person. So, how do you know that you are a person? You know that only by your thoughts, only when you believe you are a person, a boy, a girl, or a woman, a man, or whatever you identify as. All these are identifications. These are not really you, who you really are. You have borrowed that idea from the world, from others, that you are so and so. So, on realizing that you are not this or that, you're not on realizing that this person is just an idea in your mind. It's not real. Like, if you become conscious of your thoughts, the compulsive thoughts that arise in the mind, you find that I is also thought. That means the ego is a thought. That means you are not this person. So who you are essentially is cannot be described. It cannot be said in words, but it can only be pointed towards which where words can become helpful. But stillness is just another pointer, because that reality, the reality that you are is still right now. It's unmoving right now. So you see that only by not believing in thoughts and becoming actually still. The fourth quote is, to meet everything and everyone through stillness instead of mental noise is the greatest gift you can offer the universe. So only when you recognize or realize or see that you are still yourself, that dimension of stillness opens up for you, so to speak, and only then you feel that, yeah, it's the reality of every person that you know or don't know. It's the stillness is the underlying reality of everything that is. Everything is still, and the overlay, the surface is moving. That means the person is moving, but the being is still. And who is the being? It's you yourself. So when you realize that you are not this person that you are thinking of, that you are thinking about, and you are thinking that you have a past, you have a future. No, it's not really true. In the present moment, if you become completely present and still, you realize that from the perspective of present moment, the past and future do not even exist, because it's only the present moment. It's only this moment that is. You think about the past and future, but where are they really? It's just in thoughts. They are just thoughts. If I stop thinking about past and future, I become present. And if I become present, I find that the past and future do not really exist. And you can do that for yourself as well. So, only when you see this dimension in yourself, the stillness, the being dimension that is never moving, that do not move, you find that everyone is just one reality. Everything is connected to the source, and the source is who you are. And you were living in a dream of names and forms, that you were seeing that they are different from me, and all that was not true. How can anything be different from the universe itself? The universe is everything. The only thought, the only barrier is thoughts. You believe your thoughts, and that's why you do not see the reality. So be watchful, be aware that thoughts are not really true, that no thought is true, and then you see that there is only one reality. That is who you are. Stillness allows you to be present with what is, and what is truth, what is reality. Thank you.